Saddle up, guys and dolls. It's another 10x takeover, 10x income system YouTube video, guys. And I got a great trade. I got some really great video for you guys today. Okay, um, guys. If you guys have been following along in my YouTube videos, and for you guys on Facebook now, I'm happy to say, then you guys understand the 10x takeover, exactly, how that system works. And so I've been talking a lot about list building, and so let's talk more about a 10x income system list builder, right? Okay, because when you can build your own list, you can build your own list for anything. Even for you guys who are watching and viewing this, and you have your own deal or something different that you want to market and promote, guys, it doesn't really matter. When you can build your own list, you can build your own list for anything. And one of the things that I show you guys how to do is how to set up your own capture pages. So in today's video, guys, is what I want you guys to see. I'm going to show you guys how you can start building a list inside of social media. Places like Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere you can place an image, guys. But there's a twist to the video that I'm actually doing today, because I'm going to show you guys how to make a link clickable inside of a Facebook group on your Facebook fan page. And you can share these Facebook posts, whether it be from your Facebook group or your Facebook page or your Facebook fan page, or you just want to go and post into groups. You can use this particular strategy, guys, to start building your list, because the links are clickable in the Facebook post, which is very rare, right? Which is why I'm really excited about this piece of software I'm going to give you guys absolutely free. There's no cost to actually start using in your marketing. Okay, guys, remember, we don't have to master marketing, right? Particularly with the 10x income system. But if you can learn a little bit more about marketing, then you can only expand the amount of reach, right? I mean, it's a win-win situation for anybody who's starting to do it. So anyway, we're going to go on with the video, guys. I'm going to talk about a cool little piece of software that's going to show you how you can start building your list in Facebook or in anywhere where you can place an image, actually. But the twist is the actual image is clickable, guys. Okay, so let's pop over to that piece of software, and it's called AnyImage, right? .io. Okay, you guys can just go over to AnyImage.io and you can pick this simple piece of software up at no charge at all. And it's a very crafty piece of software. So I'm going to show you guys how it works. So, okay, I'm at the software, right? And so what it says right here is browse, right? And you're going to drop an image in here. So I'm going to click and browse and go to the images that are on my computer. Okay, guys, I have these several images inside of my pictures. And I have all kinds of images that I download actually on my hard drive. And so I'm able to access those images, and you'll be able to do the same thing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an image out of here and I'm going to post it. I'm going to pop it right in that actual frame. And since I've been using this one image, I think I'm going to stay with them. I'm going to show you guys a couple of examples, okay? So let's go to my 10x image, right? Let's look at one of my 10x images, just for the sake of this video. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that image out of my actual images, right? I'm going to pull that image out. I'm double clicking, and you should see it populate at the bottom in a few seconds. And what's going to happen is, wait a minute, let's see if we're going right, guys. Maybe my computer is still buffering. There it goes. I think it's coming to life. There we go. There's the image that I just took, right, from my desktop, right? I double clicked and I actually loaded it into the actual form. Now up here, guys, right, you can just simply write a simple little blurb. You guys know what my favorite blurb is, right? It is, if you see something, say something, right? And very simple, right? Very to the point. Hopefully will spark some interest here, right? So if you see something, say something. That's my blurb. You'll put that right there, right? And you got a little description there, so you can put something in there too. Let's just say, for anyone with a burning desire to fire their boss. How about that, guys? And guys, we're not even going to get into the misspellings, okay? But You guys know I make them quite frequently. In fact, if I didn't make them, it wouldn't be me. Okay, so anyway, so you got, if you see something, say something. And this is for anyone with a burning desire to fire their boss. Now, guys, this is clickable, right? So you can take a URL, right? And you can pop it in this field. So I'm going to go grab a capture page URL because I want to start building my list using these images. And I'm going to pop that image right in here because that's the destination URL. That's where I want people to end up when they land on that image or when they click that image. And now, guys, if you go to the right, I'm finished. I'm going to click finish. Okay. Now, it's time for us to share this on our social media platform, guys. Okay. So look, over here you have Twitter. Over here you have Facebook. And over here you have LinkedIn. I'm going to use Facebook. I'm going to double click. My Facebook page is going to populate. And I'm going to write a little blurb inside of the actual Facebook right here. Right. And what I'm going to do is, wait a minute. I'm just waiting, guys. My computer's very slow. There it goes, guys. It's on Facebook, right? Right? Now, remember, guys, I said if you see something, say something, right? And I'm just playing around, right? And so I'm going to also put as the blurb, your mission, right? And there I go with the spelling, but that's okay, right? We ain't going to trip off the spelling, right? Your mission, should you decide to accept it. How about that? Your mission, should you decide, look at this, guys, wow. I mean, you know, dyslexia is one thing, misspelling right out is something else. Anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to keep it like that, right? Your mission, if you decide to accept it. And now, guys, you can see if I see something. If you see something, say something. Let's post it to Facebook. And it's as simple as that, right? Now that actual image, guys, right, is going to be a clickable image. Now I'm going to go back to my Facebook page because I want you guys to see something. And this is what you can do. Now in the last video, I talked about being able to have a domain name and you can just redirect from your domain name, right? And you can do that. You can take a domain name and you can actually post that domain name in your Facebook, on your Facebook post, and people can redirect from there. But this is a really cool way to do it with no links at all, guys. And you're still going to get that redirect. And in this example, we're redirecting to a capture page. So let's go over to my Facebook page where I made that post right now, right? And it should be, there it goes, guys. I think it's at the top. There it goes. Well, it's not at the top because I actually have a post pinned at the top. But okay, so let's come down here where it should populate. There it is, guys. Your mission, should you decide to accept it. If you see something, say something. Now, in this post, guys, people can simply click this image, and this image will take the people over to the actual capture page. I'm not going to click it yet because I want you guys to understand. When you're doing this, you want to make sure there's a call to action. You want to be telling the people to click the link. So I'm going to go back here to edit. And now I'm going to go to edit the post because now I want to make sure there's a clear call to action on this post, right? So I'm going to say, click the image and discover. Am I right, guys? Okay, I'm right. How, right? So I want to tell people to click that image because that image is clickable. So I'm going to save it. And once I save it, now, guys, there I go, right? A clear call to action, right? If you see something, say something. Your mission, should you decide to accept it. Click the image and discover how. When people click this image, they'll redirect to my actual capture page, my lead capture page, guys, okay? And that's a great way to start building a list, not only for the 10X income system, but for anything that you want, guys. And that's very, very simple and easy to do. Now, here's another cool thing you can do, guys, once you're doing that. This link's clickable now. So I don't have to put a URL of actual domain name. And I got to edit again because I got three commas instead of 3 dots, and that's what I meant to do. So I'm going to go back in here and I want 3 dots. I think that's good. We're going to save. Of course, it's going to populate on Facebook. And so, of course, guys, as you go into on your Facebook page, you can start seeing, when you see something, say something, right? Start telling your friends, family, right? And then, guys, right? Here's another cool tip. And I always talk about this. You guys can go